A big thank you for listening to BYU-Idaho Radio. These are your evening headlines for Tuesday, the 11th of February, 2025. I'm Kalen Wills. A part of the Sterling Wildlife Management Area is slated to undergo a prescribed burn. According to Idaho Fish and Game, the burn will happen on several days between February 12th and March 30th, depending on weather and fuel conditions. Officials are asking that people in the area obey signs and area closures. The hope is the burn will maintain healthy vegetation and provide birds with feeding areas. For more information, call the regional habitat at 208-236-1254. Two BYU-Idaho students have gained internet fame through their dad. Ella Ziegler has the story.
Is there a new dance trend on TikTok? Chances are the Dancing Dad has already posted it. The Dancing Dad, aka Ricky Pond from Washington State, uploads a daily dance video of trending dances and songs to his TikTok and Instagram accounts for more than 3 million followers to view. His account started in 2020 when his children Dallin Pond and Audrey Despain, who are current BYU-Idaho students, wanted their dad to participate in their dance videos. While reluctant at first, Pond's dancing has turned to something that brings joy to people around the world.
I didn't even think it was going to make it this far. I thought it was going to be one and done after COVID. It was crazy when he even hit like 100 followers. I was not expecting that.
When he got 500 likes, I was like, there's no way.
The Pond family are members of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, and with their growing popularity, they use their platforms to uplift others and share the gospel.
If you go back and you watch like all of our videos, there's a picture of Jesus hidden somewhere in the background, no matter where we're at.
Like, it's just been really cool to like do that naturally and like calmly and then get like feedback. And some people will be like, oh my gosh, I didn't even know that you guys were members of the church.
Despite all the fame, the Ponds say the best part of it all has been spending time together.
Throughout this whole process, like, we've grown so close as a family. Like, we spend like these like countless hours together, just like arguing, bickering, like laughing, like just like getting these these dances done, and it just like brought us so much closer. And I think like it just kind of shows other people that like, hey, the littlest things can like bring you together and make you the strongest.
The last 5 years have brought a lot of opportunity to the Pond family. While it's unknown what the next 5 years will look like, the Dancing Dad continues posting every day.
I'm surprised that it made it 5 years. So if it makes it 5 more years and my dad doesn't like break his knee or pull his Achilles tendon, I would be really shocked. But I can definitely like, I don't know. I just see a lot more opportunities for our family.
It was crazy. All these different opportunities that have popped up within the last like year or two, like insane. Like I couldn't have imagined it. So I have no idea what the future is going to bring.
You can find the Pond family's videos under the handle Ricky Pond on Instagram and TikTok. For BYU Idaho, I'm Ella Ziegler.
This February, the Madison Library District is the place to be with many fun activities for the entire family.
Every winter, we pick a book and have a month of activities that are tied into that book, give hundreds of copies of the book away, and this is one of those activities that ties into it. So our book this year is Flora and Ulysses, The Illuminated Adventures. And Flora, our heroine, is a little girl who loves her comic books.
Catherine Stanton is the Adult Services Librarian at the Madison Library District. Flora's favorite comic book is called Incandesto.
And at the back of every Incandesto copy edition, I guess you would say, there is a section called Terrible Things Can Happen to You, which gives safety advice and what to do in, various emergency situations.
This is the inspiration for Wednesday's workshop, Terrible Things Can Happen to You in Emergency Preparedness. The event will feature Jennifer Porter, INL Fire Department Deputy Chief of Operations, and Ben Porter of Shelley Fire Department.
I know they're definitely doing some demonstrations like CPR, etc. It won't be the kind of thing where you will come and be certified in anything, but they'll give you an idea of what kind of things to expect, what to look for, and I believe they'll also be doing some hands-on things for some first aid and emergency prep as well.
The event is free of charge and will start at 7 p.m. in the community room on the west side of the Madison Library District. Expect between an hour and a half in length.
There will be donuts, also part of the book. So our refreshments are kind of dictated.
Head on down to Madison Library District tomorrow at 7 p.m. for Terrible Things Can Happen to You in Emergency Preparedness. For more information, visit the Madison Library District website. For BYU-Idaho Radio, I'm Kalen Wills. These have been your BYU-Idaho Radio Evening Headlines for Tuesday, February 11th, 2025. More news, interviews, and great content are available on our podcast feed. Search for BYU-Idaho Radio on your favorite podcast apps. We're on SoundCloud, Spotify, and Stitcher. You can also ask your smart speakers to play KBYI 94.3 FM. Be informed, be inspired. Keep listening to BYU-Idaho Radio.